Good afternoon. I'm Mary Calvi. Now on air and streaming on CBS News New York. We start with the breaking news out of India, where a London-bound Air India plane carrying 242 people crashes shortly after takeoff in Ahmedabad, Western India. Chris Livesay is live at London's Gatwick airport, where the plane was set to arrive.
That I'll use, but thank you for that, Tina.
The very latest. Chris, can you tell us what you know?
Well, we can tell you that those images are just extremely distressing. At the crash site, investigators are sifting through the rubble, trying to determine exactly what caused this crash. But so far, police on the ground say they don't believe there were any survivors.
This video captures the Boeing jet's last seconds in the sky, taking off in India, bound for London, when it loses altitude and bursts into a huge fireball. The Air India flight went down in a residential area in the western city of Ahmedabad, fueled for a 4,000-mile journey to the UK.
So it was leaving with a full capacity of fuel. So we're looking at about 130 tons of fuel that were on the aircraft. That caused a massive explosion, and as a result, the damage on the scene will be intense.
The plane was carrying passengers from Canada, Britain, Portugal, and India. And they were all heading here to London's Gatwick airport.
My thoughts, and I'm sure those of the entire House, are with those who've been affected by the tragic plane crash in India.
India's civil aviation says pilots issued a mayday right after takeoff and lost its signal less than a minute into the flight. The tail of the 787 Dreamliner is resting on top of what CBS News has verified is a hospital. Reuters news agency says at least 30 bodies have been recovered from a building where the plane crashed, and many more people are trapped inside. The National Transportation Safety Board is headed to India to lead a team of U.S. investigators helping pinpoint what caused the crash.
Now, the former chairman of the NTSB tells CBS News, quote, the landing gear is down in the video and the flaps are apparently up, and how he just couldn't help but wonder if when the gear was supposed to be retracted right after takeoff, the crew mistakenly raised the flaps instead. Mary?
Chris Livesay live in London for us, and stay with CBS News for the very latest on the Air India crash. Look for new developments on air and online at cbsnewyork.com.